is up, all of you global jet setters? Is this your next phone? Could be. More importantly, do you remember the band Saga from the late 80s, early 90s? Late 80s. On the Loose. No one can stop you now. Tonight you're on the loose. They probably sound a little different than that. Like that song though. It's the Verizon Samsung Saga, global smartphone with camera. What's up? I'm Noah from PhoneHug.com, reminiscing. Songs from the 80s. Remember that song, Reminiscing? That was a soft rock favorite. Anyway, here you go. It's the Saga, global smartphone. Inside the box, tips and tricks. Here's your manuals. Here's your CD. It's your user manual for the Saga, Windows 6.1 Professional. Here's your companion CD with your Active Sync and your Windows Mobile Device Center. Here's your VZ Access CD. Lots of CDs. 3 CDs you get with this one. Inside the tray, here's your phone. We'll get to that in a second. Here's your empty bag. I think maybe, I don't know what was in here, but it's empty. Here is your data cable. Samsung proprietary on one end, USB on the other. Here's your charger, Samsung proprietary. And then you get 1, 2, 3 kinds of voltage adapters. And I think on the box it tells you. Yes, you get an Australian power plug adapter, a European power plug adapter, and a UK power plug adapter. So you can charge up that 1300 milliamp hour standard battery wherever you go, as long as it's in Australia, Europe, or the UK. Pretty cool. So this phone is a global phone. It's Verizon, so it's CDMA, but then it's also got the global functionality. So you can see there's a SIM card slot right there. If you bought this phone, it would come with a SIM card pre-installed if you're a reviewer like me. No soup for you! Here's your micro SD card slot. Put the battery back on here, or the battery cover back on here. Here's your World Phone logo, so everybody knows you cannot be held by mere international borders. Turn this on, see if it powers on. It does. On the top, we've got a 2.5mm headphone jack, power button. On the side, rocker switch, hold switch, it looks like, lock switch. On the other side, we've got a camera switch. You've got your charger connector jack. And then on the front, you've got your full QWERTY keyboard. Wait, is there? Yeah, sorry, there's a stylus. Stylus up here too, collapsible telescoping stylus. Camera on the back with self-portrait mirror. And then on the front here, you've got your full QWERTY keyboard, your optical mouse directional pointer, your optical mouse directional pointer that also you can D-pad with it, and then your full plethora of shortcut buttons, Windows Mobile 2 soft keys, OK, and your call and hang up buttons. And so, also touchscreen here, functionality. Opera browser pre-installed, very nice. Let's fire up the Opera browser. Love the Opera Mobile pre-installed, very nice. So in the meantime, while this is firing up, well, never mind, it's fired up now. Cannot connect. Uh-oh. We're going to have to call these folks, find out what's going on with that. We'll go to settings, and we're going to go to the input settings. Is that what we want? No, that's not the one we want. I want to show you how this optical mouse works. So we'll go back. Optical mouse, you can set it a couple ways. 4-way navigation so that it only goes kind of sweeping left, right, up, down. Or you can go mouse mode, which I prefer. I've used this before on the Omnia and the Epics. Oh, look at that. I can choose my own. I can choose. Do they have a dog? Oh, there's no dog. Well, I'm going to go with the Santa Claus. Nah, I'm going to go with the ice cream cone. Tyrone ice cream cone. So there's my ice cream cone. Nothing says professional smartphone like an ice cream cone mouse. Nothing says global jet-setting businessman like an ice cream cone cursor. Don't you think? Anyway, I'm going to get out of the Opera there. I'm going to turn on my Wi-Fi. And so I really like this, this whole ability here to use the optical mouse as a regular mouse. I know some people think it's kind of silly. I really dig it. I think it adds a little bit of precision to the touchscreen. I don't like using the stylus, so I like being able to click on little buttons and links using the optical mouse. Works very nicely. And I'm going to connect here. To an access point that I know I can connect to, because I know the network key. Keyboard seems pretty good. It seems kind of like a kind of like the one on the Epics or the Blackjack 2 before it. See if we can get connected here. Yep. And let's try the Opera there again. Hit up the dog. Dedicated period key. I always like to see that. You've also got shortcut keys here for vibration mode, music player, and messaging, which is nice. All in all, you know, it's nice. It's a little bit long, a little bit longer, kind of longer and narrower than the Epics, I believe. But, you know, it should be pretty pocketable. We'll do a little pocket test. You know, for the stylish businessman with his jeans and his blazer on, or her for that matter, seems to work pretty well. And here's the dog. And I'll tell you what, I love me some Opera Mobile. That looks very nice. Very nice indeed on the Opera Mobile. We'll zoom in here with my ice cream cone. Although, well, a little rendering trouble it looks like now. There we go. We'll zoom in with the ice cream cone, can we? Maybe not quite as high powered as the Epics. No, there we go. That's nice. That looks good. And pan around. Yeah, the screen's a little more grippy than the Epics. A little more sticky, I think, than the Epics was. But it seems to work pretty well. Get our menu there. And there you go. Quick first look at the Saga. Verizon Wireless and Samsung loaded this one up. CDMA, GSM, 3G, Wi-Fi, Windows Mobile, Optical Mouse, touchscreen, QWERTY, Opera Mobile browser. I mean, what else is there? What more could you want? I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com. This is the Saga. Remember, as the song goes, no one can stop you now. Tonight, you're on the loose. We'll see you later.